The partnership between Michelin and BMW is, as you said, it's a long history. We have already a lot of successful races and a lot of successful championship and wins, and this is always nice to work with a partner like Michelin, and the cooperation is very good.
I also drove with Michelins in Nordschleife 24 many times. There was always a bit of a fight with other brands as well, but Michelin's always the tire that you need to be on, especially in the wet.
Yeah, I mean, those victories, obviously, they stay in your memory forever. I've done probably a couple of thousand sets of tires of the Michelin tire, and all different categories, Formula E, DTM, maybe not, but in it's LMP1 back in the days, Spa, Nürburgring. So I've had good experience so far with Michelin, and hopefully we can have a good year together.
The double program in IMSA and WEC definitely helps us because you just generate more data and more information, and it's always good to work together with Michelin, with a really premium partner on the tire sector. We have already done a lot of races in the IMSA Championship under the belt with Michelin tires. For sure this helps us to generate more data, more information, which we hopefully can use now in the WEC Championship.
It's our first year on the WEC. We are still on learning some topics more and more, so we know that we need to do it as quick as possible, but at the end we also need to be realistic.
On a des courses et des séances d'essai, mais aussi on a beaucoup de développement. De simulation, c'est vraiment quelque chose qui caractérise l'utilisation et les développements de nos produits. Et donc on est très occupé. En effet, il reste 2 mois, mais il va y avoir beaucoup de tests pendant ces 2 mois.
Obviously, it's always the target to win. That's why everybody comes here for.
Première course au Qatar, en effet, avec 2 voitures avec des équipages qui sont très compétitifs.
But I think we have to be realistic. It's our first season in the WEC Championship with BMW, so hopefully we can score points.
Il faut commencer à travailler ensemble et là on est vraiment dans le concret de la compétition, on est face aux autres concurrents.
On a connu un week-end plus ou moins difficile, on va dire, hein, puisque notre but n'est pas de se battre dans le top 15, mais plutôt aux avant-postes, mais ça fait partie de la course. Heureusement, on a encore beaucoup de choses à apprendre.
But then we made a good improvement for Imola. We finished P6. It was very tricky conditions. It was raining on dry tires, a lot of tough moments out there to try and keep the car on track. But luckily we switched to the Michelin wet tires at some point, and was happy to get on the wet tires to drive in the wet, obviously.
To be able to fight for the overall victory is something which I find very special. To go to Le Mans in general is something magic, like it's something very special.
25 years ago.
Yeah, BMW. It is a very special event for us this year.
Il y a 25 ans, Michelin a remporté les 24 heures du Mans avec BMW. Et depuis cette année-là, Michelin est invaincu aux 24 heures du Mans.
On arrivait à doubler, presque parfois tripler les relais avec les pneus. Donc c'est énorme. Hein.
25 ans, ce n'est pas rien déjà, mais ce que l'on retient, encore une fois, c'est le travail, que ce soit du côté de chez Michelin ou du côté de chez BMW.
J'ai été là, c'était ma première participation en tant que pilote aux 24 heures en 99. J'étais dans le box à côté de Schnitzer BMW et donc c'était exceptionnel de voir comment ils ont construit leur victoire.